Hello people, I am Saksham Gupta, BTech third year student at Manipal University. Today we will be discussing about the Parkway Group, which is based in Singapore. So this group is one of the largest healthcare providers in Asia. The healthcare company was founded by Dr. Lim Shok Pang in 1987. The hospital provides an exceptional care in the departments like oncology, neurology and fertility and many more departments. Now the group have its hands in the physical rehabilitation services also. In 2013, the MTQVA, that is the Medical Travel and Health Tourism Quality Alliance, ranked the Gleneagles Hospital. It's a very good hospital in Singapore. It's from the same group. So the hospital was ranked ninth for medical tourism, providing top quality medical services. The mission of the group is to make a difference in the people's lives through excellent patient care. That is with the help of a team of 4,228 doctors and other employees who are available round the clock for the best medical assistance. So now what would be the reason for the success of the Parkway Group? It's quite simple. They tangibilize the intangible. And what do you understand by that? So I would like to take an example to explain this point. The doctors working with the Parkway Group are quite empathetic towards the patients. The nurses, they develop a emotional connect with the patients. So now the patients in turn have that feeling of satisfaction that they have been taken care of quite emotionally, right? So now the basic point is that you develop a very good provider and client relation. Now the positioning map here that you all can see tells us that the Mount Elizabeth Hospital that is owned by the Parkway Group is the best hospital in Singapore, providing the best doctors, the best nurses, the best infrastructure and round the clock facilities. Let's have a look at the SWOT analysis of the Parkway Group. Starting off with the strengths, we see that they have high quality medical professional workforce, they have state of the art medical equipment, they have sufficient internal financial resources for the expansion. Now, the Parkway Group also does provide post surgical insurance to cover up the post surgical complications that might occur for the patients. Now, let's have a look at the weaknesses of the group. The weaknesses would be that there is low confidence among the staff that they might not have the sufficient amount of knowledge or the talent to implement the new medical technologies. There is poor intra-industry collaboration. With the rising chronic diseases, the Parkway Group hospitals always have a better chance to better serve the society, which helps them improve their brand name and the brand equity. Both these brand name, the brand equity, helps an organization to gain a better customer response from the market. What would be the points of difference for the Parkway Group? So the answer to that question would be the 3Ds, which are desirability, deliverability, and differentiability. Now these 3Ds help us to maintain the points of difference, maintain our difference and a difference in services from our competitor in the market. Let us talk about the first D of the 3Ds, that is desirability. Now the graph that we all can see is between the percentage of total deaths and the diseases that cause those deaths. So now we have diseases like heart disease, tuberculosis, pulmonary diseases for which the patients any day need to visit a hospital. So we understand that from this particular graph that the desirability of the Parkway Group hospitals is never going to decrease. Now the second D of the 3Ds would be deliverability. So to ensure the best services to the patients, the hospital management invites all the specialists to rent or buy rooms on the hospital premises. Now this unique idea from the hospital management ensures a very quick time of response to any of the emergencies that might occur, right? And it also makes the specialist services available as and when required. The last D of the 3Ds is differentiability. The patients of the Parkway hospitals are treated like a five-star hotel guests. They have access to the high-speed internet and video games for children. Now, the best of all the things is that the Parkway hospitals have been receiving the award of the best hospital in Asia Pacific. Now, the emotional connect with the patients is also quite convincing to refer the knowns. How does the Parkway Group position itself in the global market? So it's a hospital where they understand that the patient has the right to fully understand the progress of the treatment. Parkway Group hospitals are a hospital for all the segments of the society. Let's have a talk about the attributes like reliability, responsiveness, assurance, empathy. Reliability. So the hospital services are available around the clock to accommodate and tend to the needs of the every patient. Responsiveness. Now the patients can approach the desk asking for assistance without having a prior appointment. Also, as we had a discussion that the doctors, doctors have the option of living on the hospital premises is also a very good point for responsiveness. Assurance. So the best doctors and the best infrastructure assures the patient of the best results. Empathy. Responsiveness and the personalized care by the staff helps a lot with the services. It is basically understanding the needs of the patients and having their best interests at the heart. This is Saksham Gupta signing off. Thank you for listening.